Hello, my lovely audience. So, as you can see what the title is, this is my, well, it's going to be the Deku verse one that I've been holding off for a while, and I guess, leaked a bit. So, what's going to happen is, it's a death battle. Yeah. And I was watching that earlier, so don't worry about it. I like J. Jonah Jameson, alright? Chill. So, yeah. A few Dekus are going to die. I can't lie. There are going to be a few. Only ones that aren't going to die is going to be Riddler Deku and, well, Jason Todd Deku. And the outsider one, and I would say, yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, so that's basically about it. They're not going to be a participant. And King of Thieves Deku, yeah, he ain't going to be in on this because, boy oh boy, no one could find him. And I don't want to kill him off because he's a fun character and I love the character. So, yeah, we are going to go ahead and go on about the, this awesome what if. So, let's get started. Right now I'm walking through my house. Apartment. But, yeah, let's get to it. So, Deku, he's going to have, it's going to be basically this. All the Dekus are summoned, or rather, put there, and none of them can use their abilities. Magic, stuff like that. None of them can use anything. Everything's been powered down. And I'm going to say that all of these Dekus, they have a choice. It's either be killed or kill. And that's what everybody's going to do. So let's get down to the fight. Alright, so we're going to start off with it's going to be just a full free-for-all. Everybody's going to fight. And what ends up happening is this. Deku, Batman Deku, we're going to start off with. He takes out both Wraith and Joker Deku pretty easily. Mainly because, let's be honest, Wraith Deku's just been practicing the abilities, and it's probably the only reason why this is all happening because, there's reasons for that, but yeah. And Joker Deku because, no fighting combat experience, just terrifying. And yeah, so what ends up happening is Deku cuts both of their throats, killing them. Batman Deku. Next is Quantum Break Deku, and he's also facing Dr. Fate Deku. And I'm going to say that what ends up happening is, it's kind of obvious. Fate just cuts his head off. Literally, because, Dr. Fate Deku kind of just can move between time. Then I think, I would say that Quantum Break Deku kind of runs by and shoots Bane up, killing him. And then Fate just is like, hey there, whoosh, with one arm. Cuts his head off. So, yeah, next is Darkseid Deku and Goliath Deku. What are they doing? Well, Goliath Deku's taking a hit, and everybody's at their max potential. Goliath Deku is taking a beating because he's in Meteor Goliath form. And I'm going to say that Crytek Nanosuit Deku's there. He's throwing all the hits he can take. Throwing all the punches he can at that Deku. And I'm going to say that what ends up happening... What ends up happening to Goliath Deku? Yeah, he dies. And, Goliath Deku kills Darkseid Deku first. Then Goliath Deku dies by both Crytek and, Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze Deku. And I'm going to say that what ends up happening next is they look at each other and they shoot each other with freeze guns. But then their weapons are powered off because Hacker Quirk Deku comes in, aka the ghost. I'm gonna say though that Big Boss Deku, he comes in well with some guns and starts unloading them, all of them, into each and every Deku. Well, not every Deku, but shooting at a few of them. And I would say he shoots at Watchdog's Deku, who I'd say he hides right behind Freeze because armor and stuff. And yeah, Freeze just freezes his legs, and that's about it. Next is this. Everything stops. Everybody freezes. Oh, and you're probably wondering what's going on with Jedi Deku and the other Deku, I would say. If I missed one, like Terminator Deku. Yeah, they've just been hanging out. They have no reason to fight each other. But Bane Deku, he didn't go out like a pussy. He did punch Terminator Deku. Just didn't kill him. So, yeah. I'm going to say Clayface Deku and Deadshot Deku are in this, because I gotta add them. So, yeah. So, Clayface Deku, whatever happened to him? Well, Freeze and, Captain Cold Deku shoots the freeze gun, his backup one, into Clayface, completely just freezing him. And take a guess what happens next. Jedi Deku just completely starts cutting through him instantly. Just brutally, too. And I would say that as soon as Jedi Deku kind of just like uses every amount of force, power he has, and hatred a bit, he kills Clayface Deku instantly. Just crushing and just completely just adding a pressure to it that just kind of like had him unconscious, and then had his whole body slide straight on the lightsaber, disintegrating all of it. So yeah, that's kind of the end of that. And what ends up happening? Well, and you're probably wondering what happened to Man-Bat. Well, he's flying. He's just hanging out above. No gives. He's giving zero shits about this. No one can reach him. So, yay. Fate Deku, no one goes near him, so fair enough. Everybody gets freezed, and they're all told that you all pass because, this is just one of many tests from down the line. Some will die, some will lose. After this fight, the people you have killed, you've just erased them from the multiverse, and they will never come back again. And that's when all the bodies that are dead get impaled, and then get disintegrated by the impalement. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All Dekus, pretty much all the ones that are living, that is, are alive. And all of them just, they kind of just have this as a witness. They just witness some really messed up shit. So yeah. But then they get their memories, I would say it's like a drywall, really. Like, it's not erased, it's just blocked. And Skynet kind of keeps this information from Deku, and the helmet keeps this information from Deku. So those are like the only two that really remember. Jedi Deku, he just knows, because he's, I'd say whatever this being is, trusts that Deku, because he knows the way of the Force, he knows how it is. Everybody's familiar, he is familiar with it at least. Oh, and Scarecrow Deku, whatever happened to him? Yeah, he got killed, just in the aftermath of it all. Like, Scarecrow Deku tried to gas, get this, he tried to gas, Crytek Deku, but he just grabbed him and then just, wow, through a wall, killing him, breaking his back and severing the spinal cord, which caused some internal bleeding because the whole entire rest of the spinal cord just punctured the lung and he drowned in his own blood. Yeah, get gory. I'm getting gory in this. Alright, so yeah. Everyone else, they kind of just say, see you until next time. And I say Terminator Deku's like, hasta la vista, baby. And they all go through separate portals back to their world. each not remembering something. Well, some of them not remembering something that's important for later. Man-Bat Deku, his other personality knows, but not him. Kind of like this is like a kind of memory that kind of like you don't remember, but you will remember as soon as you get like a reawakening or something. But yeah, that's basically it for the Deku-verse, my version of it at least. Next is Zombie Deku. Peace out, everyone. Have a good day and a good night.